Alright, you guys, so parametric equations, if you remember, we fill out this table over here, and I'm not going to draw the table, but let's see if we can't get some numbers over here, and it wants us to fill out the table from t equals -3 all the way to t equals +3. So we can start with our x is equal to 5 minus t, and y is equal to t squared minus 7. So let's start with -3. If I put t equals -3 in here, I have x equals 5 minus a -3, which is 8, right? No! You guys, I don't know what happens when it does that, but let's see here. Why don't you guys continue to work? There it is. Alright, let's see if, and that was the first one for t equals -3, our x was 8, and our y is going to be, let's see, 9 minus 7, because we have t squared minus 7. -3 squared is going to be 9 minus 7, so the answer here is going to be 2. Right? So we have one point you can plot, which is 8, 2, right? So -2, let's see if I can do this in my head, 5, 6, 7 here, and then our y is going to be 4 minus 7, which is going to be -3, and t equals -1 is going to be 6, and here is going to be 1 minus 7, which is going to be -6. Is that correct here? Yeah, I think so. 0. This is just going to be 5. So this one obviously is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. But over here on the y, this is the parabola, so that's why this number's being funny. Let's do 0. We get -7. +1, we're going to have -6 again. +2, and see how these are going to be the same as the negatives up here. So I will just do -3 and then +2. So this should be what your table looks like, all filled out. So let's see if we can't graph that here. Let's check. Let me see if I can work this pen. And we're going to start with 8, 2. Oh. It's hard to put a little dot there. You can see that though. 8, 2, and then 7, -3, 6, -6, right there, 5, -7, probably going to be our lowest point, 4, -6 again, 3, -3, there's our parabola, and 2, +2, yay! So if you want to sketch this in, it's going to look hopefully a lot better on yours, a little bit like this, right? What's the rest of this question asking us to do? Let's see. Parametric equation as a function of x. Okay, so find a direct relationship. Well, that's fairly easy. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to clear this off. Okay, and I'm going to rewrite on here that x equals 5 minus t and y equals t squared minus 7. Let's solve this for t. positive t will be equal to 5 minus x, right? If I add t's to each side and then subtract x's from each side. And now that I know what t is equal to, I can substitute that in for this t here. So y equals, and instead of t, 5 minus x squared minus 7. Okay, and this function is the function that you just graphed. Now another connection you can make is that what we did right here was we took y of, and then the f of x up here, which was t. We took y of t was equal to this. It was the same thing that we did instead of our t here. Oops, we didn't do t, we did of x. Sorry about that, of x. Instead of t there, we did x. Or no, we did t. Sorry. This is what I get for trying to make connections on the fly. Regardless, you're taking a composition of these two functions right here, which we did for questions, getting a little messy, for question number 1, right? We took the two and we had a composition, and in the end we got the equation that we graphed on here.